There you go, guys. The salsa has really turned out to be great. I don't know if you can see it. And I'm going to try how this tastes. Hola amigo, I'm Vivek Shetty and welcome to Jhatpat Cooking. Today, as you see, I'm taking over my wife's channel to show how we are going to make this Mexican style of salsa. Now, I learned this recipe from a very good friend of mine. Okay, this way of making the salsa is basically charcoal grilling it, and then obviously grinding it and all that. Well, I'll walk you through step by step. So, what you need for this salsa is tomatoes, right?
Tomatoes, wine tomato.
Wine tomatoes. There you go. We got the onions. We got not bell pepper. What's this called? Jalapenos and garlic. See, that's why she does all the talking. Anyways, so this is very straightforward. Just put it for grill. Okay, you grill it till you have the skin burnt, and you can tell when it's cooked. I'll show you. See how I have cut the onions in halves. Now, the math behind this is I like to put 1/2 of the onion. Again, these are large size onions with 2 tomatoes and 1 jalapeno. Or it depends on how spicy the jalapeno is. I would throw sometimes 2 in there, right? So that's the math behind it. So obviously you see 2, 3, 4, 5. I got roughly, and when I say 1 onion, it's not, sorry, I meant 1 full onion, not 1/2 onion. Okay. The best part of the salsa is the charcoal flavor that it brings with it. Look at those veggies. They look so colorful. Again, excuse me guys, this is my first time making a food vlog or a food video. My wife's way better at it than I am. There you go. Keep flipping the veggies, obviously. Make sure that you're not, killing the charcoal as such. There you go, guys. You see the grill marks on the veggies. Obviously, I'm not still done. I grill it to a point where I see that it's actually cooked, right? Not just a surface cooking here. We're gonna have to make it such that the whole tomatoes are cooked, the onions are cooked, not too cooked, not overcooked as such, but don't let the surface grill marks fool you. Keep an eye on that garlic, guys, because you can literally burn it, if you keep it for too long. Okay. Again, this is the surface that's burnt, so don't assume it's done yet, right? It's gonna take a little bit longer. I'll show you when it's done. My best way of checking how this jalapenos are cooking is by inserting a knife or a spoon or whatever, and if it's smooth and easy that goes into it, then you know that it's cooked. The garlic's not completely done, but I don't want it to be burnt either, because that makes the peeling process a lot difficult. So put it on the side where there's less charcoal, so it keeps cooking on the inside, because I don't want raw garlic taste in the salsa. Love seeing veggies on grill. I'm a guy who likes the meat cooked in the grill, but a salsa that's well cooked in a charcoal takes it to a different level. Add it to your tacos, add it to your any Mexican dish. I even try it with my tortilla chips, so it tastes really amazing. So guys, my jalapenos are nice and grilled. You can see it. It's cooked too. You can tell. So I'm putting it on the side yet. Okay. Let it cook on the inside a little bit better. Right here. There you go. You can easily push a knife or a spoon through it. That's when you know it's done. Ooh. Here in Wisconsin, it's a 70-degree day, and it's pretty hot. Standing next to the grill makes it even worse, but nothing beats cooking on a grill and the feeling or the smell of charcoal. There you go. Now's the time for the onions to be grilled. I'm gonna show something here. So onions, right? When do you exactly know when it's done? So what I try to do is I try to pick the onion, and if you see like the layers separate, that's when you are supposed to know that the onions are done on the grilling process, right? You don't want to overdo it, like this one here, see? The layers start to separate, okay? That's my clue to know how this one is still working through it. There you go, layers are separating. That leaves me with my tomatoes. Careful with these again. There's a point after which the tomatoes start to like lose its juice in the charcoal, and I hate that because that kills my charcoal. Okay guys, at this point we are gonna see if the tomatoes are done. And you know, as you see, the skin's peeling, and I don't really want to go overcook this because, like I said earlier, the juices will start to drip in your charcoal, which kills the charcoal prematurely, right? So there you go. See, that's what happens. No, don't overdo it because, oops. There you go. At this point, I'm gonna remove the tomatoes from the grill as well. And yes, we did not forget about the garlic. There you go. So for the next step, I'm gonna wait for all the veggies to cool down, and once that's done, we're gonna remove it from the food processor. So wait for the next steps. Welcome to Jhatpat Cooking, and hopefully you took some time here to hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the bell icon too, so you keep getting updates from whenever there's more videos for cooking on there. Okay, so back to the salsa. So we have done some prep work here with the onions, cilantro, Thai green chilies, salt, and obviously some lemon juice. That's fresh lemon juice, and the the vegetables that we had grilled earlier. Okay, so if you remember, I mentioned that I throw in like 2 tomatoes in there, which I already did. 2 jalapenos. Now you could choose one. Again, depends on the kind you're using. This one is not too spicy, so not too worried about it. By tossing 2 in there, and 2 halves or 1 full onion, okay, and 5 cloves of garlic, okay. And we're gonna actually grind this, not too fine, okay, not too choppy either. There you go. That's all the veggies we... Don't worry about this. I'm gonna not leave a single drop in there. Just don't want to gross you guys out. Have that in. Add the cilantros. Green chilies. And some fresh onions. Finely chopped onions. Don't make it too big, because remember, when you eat it with your tortillas, you better have it in the small pieces. Okay, then salt to taste. Don't go too crazy on the salt right away. You always can add it later. Okay, now one key thing, guys, if you think you're not going to use all of the salsa at once, do not add the salsa, do not add the fresh onions or the salt right now, because you can always add that later, whenever you want to eat it, right? So that all the water doesn't start to ooze out of this salsa. Okay, and the key ingredient, some freshly squeezed lemon juice. Okay, and mixing. Literally, I'm making this salsa after roughly around 4 to 5 years. I used to make this quite often. There was a salsa competition at work. I tried this there as well, and not bragging here, but yeah, we did win with the salsa as well. So this is an award-winning salsa, if you want to call it. Could that be the caption? There you go, guys. Hopefully you like that salsa recipe. That salsa is a recipe that, like I said earlier, was taught by my friend who actually learned from his grandparents. So I'll vouch for it any day. It's really good. I would definitely recommend that you give it a try. Try it with the tortillas. You could try it with the dumplings, or momos they call it in India. Yeah, you could try it with a variety of things. Tacos, you know. I'm pretty sure you're gonna fall in love with this recipe. There's this grilled flavor to it. It has a sweet, tangy, and spicy flavor to it, and it you know, it pretty much goes with anything out there. Okay, give it a try, and if you do like it, leave your comments in the comment section, and your feedback in the comment section, and do not forget to hit that subscribe button and leave some likes.